Beginning here in a child's pose to set an intention for what we're looking to attract in based on boundaries that we can set to support our well-being, our safety, and our restoration in today's practice. So taking a final big breath in, and then with a big breath out, outstretching the fingertips in front of you, rising up, and sitting back on the fingertips for a baby camel, just lightly lifting the hips. You don't have to lift them nearly as far as I did, but just enough to warm up the hips there. And then slowly resetting the hips back down, finding a neutral spine, and then we're coming into a set of full camel. So if you would like, you can place the hands on the small of the back, or if you would like and you're open enough in this point like me, you can place the hands back on the ankles or the feet and really allow the heart and the hips to open here. Gently sitting up, taking a breath in and then a breath out to sit back down. We're coming onto our backs for a constructive rest pose. So feet step wide, knees knock in, hand to heart to belly. And we can consider what boundaries we can draw to invite in a more sustainable structure for our own well-being. Where does saying no allow for more freedom in other areas of our life? Knees can windshield wiper side to side and then draw them into the chest, creating a little ball, keeping both knees in, and then taking the hips to the right as the knees fall to the left, gazing over right shoulder for a supine twist. So even though this is a passive pose, with it being a twist, really allow it to open up and shed any layers that you know the boundaries are asking you to draw a line from. Releasing and letting go. As you come back through center, bring the knees into the chest and then take the hips to the left and the knees to the right as you gaze over the left shoulder for your supine twist on this side. Again, releasing, shedding, allowing yourself to step into the highest version of you. Breathing both feet back down, both knees back into center. Bring yourself up to sit. We're coming onto half pigeon on the right. So right knee is bent in front of you, and most importantly, left leg is straight out back behind you. Front foot does not have to be parallel. As you can see, mine is not. And then you'll slowly come down as comfortably as you can over the right shin. Hips are neutral, and if that means padding under the hips or under the third eye, take that and allow the hip joint to open up and receive any emotional messages it's ready to open into. Very gently, you'll press yourself up, keep the right leg bent as it is, swing left leg around in front of you for Janu Shirsasana. So arms raise up on the breath in, and then you come forward over the extended leg on the breath out. If that means a deep bend in your knee, as mine is, allow for that deep bend in the knee as you bring heart to knee more so than you round. Keep a flat back here. On your inhale, rising on up for stargazer, right hand and right shin are down to lift the hips and the left arm high. And then on your breath out, sitting back down and taking it all on the left side. So left knee will bend in front of you, right leg will go outstretched behind you. And then on your breath in, lift the chest for you to come down over the left knee with any amount of padding, or lift for you to make sure that those hips are neutral and you're settling in. Gently picking yourself up, keeping left leg as it is, sliding right leg in front of you, lifting the arms on the breath in, and then coming down over the right leg on the breath out. For your Janu Shirsasana on this side, and again, thinking of bringing heart to knee with a flat back, even if that means a deep bend in the knee. Coming up for your stargazer, left hand, left shin or down, hips and right arm lift high, flipping yourself inside out. And then as you exhale, coming down all the way onto the back, we're going to take Supta Baddha Konasana. So soles of feet kiss, knees open wide into a butterfly. And then as you lay down, you can have the option to use blocks or padding underneath the knees if that feels too much on your hip joint. Otherwise, opening up to receive based on the boundaries that you have drawn for your intention for this practice. From here, option to outstretch the legs long for a traditional Shavasana shape, receiving the benefits of you holding yourself first and setting those intentions to ground down to innovate for the new, so that your Aquarius season can bring in new ideas based on the practical dreams that you have. So if you like this, like, subscribe, do all the things, check out my other videos, and I will see you in the next one.